Oi! So it's been another week, so I thought it was about time for another update. So the first movie I watched was this one, Frogs, this cheesy 70s one. I think it's 70s. It's great fun. It's really good. As far as the frogs go, it's kind of more a nature versus people type movie. The frogs do very little at all. They're sort of just, they're almost, there's more goannas and snakes and that sort of thing attacking people. And the frogs sort of just all sit around and watch it all, almost like they're controlling. The frogs are controlling all these other beasts. I don't know, it's a bit like that. But basically, there's a whole lot of scenes of frogs milling about and overlooking all these other deaths that are happening. So the frogs themselves don't really kill anyone. It's kind of the rest of nature in this on this island is just killing a whole bunch of people. It's fun. It's definitely fun. It's kind of bad and fun. I don't know, cheesy goodness. The next film I watched was Scorned. I enjoyed this one. It was pretty cool. It isn't much more than a good thriller. That's sort of it's sort of, it does no better than any other thriller about a woman that's been scorned, basically, and that is basically the story. A guy cheats on his girlfriend, and it's her revenge, which, I mean, by the end starts getting a bit over the top. But yeah, that is basically the movie, and it's if you enjoy those sort of thrillers, then you'll really get a kick out of this. It's good fun. I enjoyed it. It's nothing more than a bit of a revenge thriller. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And then I just watched Berserker, which cheesy 80s goodness. Basically, it's a weird tale about some Nordic curse where basically the Vikings, there used to be these berserkers that when there was a Viking battle, they would actually they'd eat human flesh, basically, and they were called the Berserkers. And anyway, years later, these kids are going camping out in the woods, and this curse is upon them for whatever reason. I don't think it really matters. And basically, there's the Berserkers wear bear skins and bear masks and all this sort of stuff. So there is a bear running around in the woods, but there's this query whether there's this curse going on as well. So it's just cheesy B-grade fun. I enjoyed it. It's not fantastic. The gore is fine. It's reasonable. It's not awesome, but it's it's a cheesy B movie. And then I watched this sort of thriller, I guess a thriller, sort of mystery thriller, I guess, called Plus One. I saw the trailers a while back, and it looked kind of cool. It's basically about the night of a party. These strange things start happening where there's almost like there is two parties going on. The same party's going on, just in time lapse. And as the night goes on, the two parties sort of the time between the two parties is growing closer and closer, and it's sort of what's going to happen when the two parties, which are the same party, sort of connect. It had a whole lot of potential, this film, to be really, really awesome. It was a good idea. Some great moments in it. There was, it's got a few little faults in it too, but I think what really let this down is the conclusion I did not personally like at all, and I think that's what let the movie down. The idea of this party getting closer and closer sometimes dragged on by the end of the movie a bit. It's a shame, man, because this movie, I felt like this had so much potential to be such an awesome film, and it's only average, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think of it if you've seen it, but man, it just could have been so much better. That's all I got to say. So yeah, it's not a bad little week of movie watching. I would say Scorned was probably one of the better ones, and Frogs. Berserker's fun for a cheesy 80s film, and then Plus One, you'll probably be interested in watching it, but yeah, just look out, you may be disappointed. But anyway, that's about all I got to say. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.